So as we have only created one purchasing organization for the plant, we are assigning everything to that only. But in the real-time scenario, let's say you are having your client is saying they need multiple purchasing organization for the plant. So they can have let's say they will be having a different purchase organization that might be created as a reference purchase organization. They might be having a different purchase organization that will be act as a standard purchase organization. In that case, you need to create different purchase organizations. Okay, go back to here and let's say purchase organization to the plant. Let's say to your for your understanding, let's say
Yeah.
here we need to go to
Yeah, for example, let's say we can stop it here. Can you cancel this? I can show you.
yes,
Can
just
you
just
cancel this? Another
just
entry.
just a second, just a second.
Okay.
I'm showing you.
For
let's
example,
say
this is.
let's say this one, let's say deleted. Okay, so this is deleted. Okay, now save it. So now if we go to the purchasing screen, okay,
Yeah.
now let's say we are going to the purchasing screen, ME21N is the T code for that. So now let's say,
Okay, we directly go to the purchasing screen with this code. Purchasing order, create vendor, supply, plant.
mhm,
No. Okay.
okay. So directly we have here inside the purchasing order. So here, let's say in the header label, let's go to the purchasing organization. Here you don't have a purchasing organization. Let's say, okay, let's say go to the purchasing organization IT. PC. We have created a central purchase organization. Let's say company code is IT10. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
IT01. Okay. Let's say enter this one. Purchasing group is also not there. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Okay, let's enter the plant. Let's say IT10. Enter it. Many things are not configured. Okay, this is not created. Okay. Okay, there are multiple scenarios that for that only we will be able to create the scenario. So it will be better once we create all the relevant things. After that, we can go to the like purchasing screen. It will be better because right now, if we create anything, it will be having many errors will be coming for this one. Let's say this vendor is not created. There is no materials created for this plant, and there is no purchasing group also we have not created. Okay, there are multiple things are there which we need to first create. After that only we can be able to create a purchase order. Okay, so just park your like doubts till that. Okay, till then. So here let's say this purchasing organization is only once we are assigning this purchase organization to the plant, it will act as a like for this purchasing organization, it will be acting as a plant specific. Okay, once you are assigning the purchasing organization to the plant, you will be able to do the procurement activity. So whenever we are going to the purchasing screen, or whenever we are going to the purchase order, so once we have all the things configured, then we can test the scenario. So till then you can park your for this purchasing organization whatever doubts you are having, so you can park till then. Okay, for right now you just have to understand, or you just have to keep it in your mind that we have three types of purchasing organization. One is central purchase organization, one is a standard purchase organization, and third one is a reference purchase organization. Okay, just remember this. And add one more thing. One is the plant specific purchase organization. Just remember these things, these four things, till we are going to the creation of, let's say, any kind of P2P scenario, or we are going to procure any kind of, let's say, special procurement type we are configuring it. Till that, please park your questions till that, because right now we will not be able to create the like scenario for this plant. Okay, so
No problem,
okay,
sir.
okay, so park your questions till that. Definitely we will be like covering that doubt part. Definitely one day we will be once we are going to the purchasing part, then we will be seeing, looking into that. Okay, so this one is basically our like organization structure is created or organization structure has been configured. So first we have, like here if we say in the definition part, like here we went to the, enterprise structure just to like revise whatever what we have done. So go to the enterprise structure, and inside the enterprise structure we have to first go to the definition to create all of the things, like all of the organization structure we need to create it. So we need to create it inside the definition. So inside the definition, first one is financial accounting. This is the FI side. So for FI side, there is company and company codes are there. So we need to create a company and we need to create a company code. These things needs to be done by your FI consultant in your real work or real project. Okay, whenever you are going to the project or you are working on a project, then these
The,
things will be defined by your FI consultant, not by you. Okay, so for
okay,
us,
financial, the person who do the FICO, is it right?
yes, yes, right.
Okay.
So as a SAP consultant, you will be only going to create or define the plant, storage location, and purchasing organization. Okay, so here you can go to the logistics general. Inside the logistics general, you can create and define the plants, and inside the material management, you can define the storage location and purchasing organization. Okay, just remember these two things, these two trees. One is your logistics general. Inside your logistics general, you have to create the plant, and inside the material management part you need to create the storage location and purchasing organization. Okay,
So it means
same.
that, okay, continue please, sorry.
Okay, yeah, then next come to assignment part. So once you have configured or once you have created, these are created separately, right? Your plant is created separately, your company code is created separately, your purchasing organization is created separately. I mean, these are not a single entity, they are not a part of a single entity. So now what you need to do, you need to assign all of the things one into another. Let's say like a tree, what we have seen, like a company code is having a plant is assigned to a purchasing organization to act them as a single unit. So you need to assign them with each other. So how it will happen? So you have to go to the assignment. So inside the assignment part, first thing you need to go to the financial accounting. Here you need to assign the company code to the company. And again, in the real time scenario, this will be done by your FICO consultant. And you will be going to assigning the plant to the company code. So that will be under your logistics queue, or logistics general queue will be there. Logistics general tree will be there. Inside that, you will be assigning plant to the company code, so that your plant will be a integral part of your company code. Okay, now next one is you have to go to the material management. So you have to go to the material management part, right? Then inside the material management part, you have to assign the purchasing organization, because as we have already discussed that storage location, whenever you are going to create or maintain the storage location, there you have to give one input criteria as a plant. So whenever you are creating the storage location, that will be by default, it will be created inside a plant. So there is no need of assigning any company or any plant to the storage location. So storage location by default, it will be created inside the plant only. Okay, so inside the material management, you have to only assign the purchasing organization to the different, let's say you have to assign it either to the company code or to the plant, or you can make a purchasing organization as a reference purchasing organization to another one purchasing organization, or central purchase organization you can assign it. Okay, so in the material management part, you have to only assign the purchasing organization. Okay, so this is basically the organization structure. We are done with the organization structure. So you need to, this is your like your task or your homework is to, you have to create a own your own company or your own let's say set of business. You have to create a structure, like whatever plans or whatever company codes you have in your mind, you have to create a organization structure and you have to define it as a structural wise. Okay, so like okay, like this one, you have to create a organization structure. Okay, client, company code, plants and purchasing organization, storage location. You have to create your own organization structure and then you have to create it inside your SAP, like your in your practice server, you have to create it. If you are not having the, if you don't have the practice server yet, so plan it for this week. You need to purchase or you need to take a practice server and you have to start practicing. Okay, either you can take it this week or next week, as per your feasibility. That is not any like mandatory kind of thing. So but you need to practice till now, whatever we have practiced you need to practice it on your own. So you have to create a organization structure and you have to create it inside the SAP. Okay, that will be your homework. Okay, understood. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is basically our organization structure or organization data. We have configured it, we have done it. Next, we will be having, so first thing, let's say not go to the master data. So we have seen the SAP data, right? So inside the SAP data, first one is the organization data, completed it. Next one is the master data. Okay, next we will be going into the master data. So inside the master data, we will be having, we are having material master. Then we will be having vendor master. Okay, so next our focus will be in the material master. So how to create a material master, or what is the requirement of material master? What is the necessity of that? How to create the material master? What are the different aspects of material master? We will be starting from the next weekend. Okay. So we are finishing today's class, or this week's class we are finishing for today. So you just need to practice on this organization structure, and from next class onwards, from the next weekend, we will be starting on the master data, and inside the master data, we will be starting on the material master. Okay.